All right, we are live. Welcome. Welcome to a Friday stream. Feels good to just be doing some building again. Honestly, uh, as much as I did enjoy the Chaos series, but it's a lot of stress. I won't lie. A lot. So I will gladly move on from that, and of course, let's take a look at some other people's stuff. So, um, it doesn't seem like we can go any further than that. Okay. Older posts. Okay. I wonder if this is where we ended last time. Is that really how that works? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Maybe that'll be convenient for us. We'll just start here. Wait, what? Where did it go? I clicked on it, but then it disappeared. What? It just jumped me all over the place. Okay. Well, oh my gosh, it's being weird right now. Hold on. I'm gonna quit it and restart OBS. I don't know what, not OBS. Discord. I don't know what's going on there. Come on. Let me click on it. Okay, it's still okay. I'll just click on that one and then we'll scroll. No, it's still not. It's not letting me scroll. It's being dumb. Okay, let's click on one up here. Is that gonna let me scroll now? It looks like it's being a little bit better now. Okay. Discord was just being weird. I think I talked about this one before, actually. We've definitely seen that before. Yeah, we've seen all this for sure. For sure. Question is, where did we end? I think it was somewhere around here, so we'll just look at this and go from there. I like that texturing for sure, but not actually that much craziness in the shape, just good texturing. Because texturing can do a lot for sure, even with simple things. Ooh, what a nice pink mountain. Don't know if I like the cliffs that are going off there, but that looks nice. Should just put some water around there. I mean, once lava hits water, it does make it a lot more cliff-like, but not exactly a cliff. Just look at height maps of islands and stuff. They're basically just this giant little like cliff. Not even like a cliff, more like a pillar, I guess, just coming out of the ocean. Feels very unnatural when you actually see it. Um, Wait, I love this. Hold on. Yeah, that's fantastic. Ah, what a meme. The skeleton into the chair. Um, yeah. Honestly, yeah, is this no, I was gonna ask if this was that one plugin, but it's not. They really need to bring that back. I know it got a lot of controversy when they first made it, but oh, God, I'm so upset that people were so mad about that. It's such a dumb thing to be mad about. It's such a useful tool, just to make a body, like a motion or something, even like in a small scale, like a small statue, and then man, yeah, I don't know. That was it's one of those things. Um, tis unfortunate, I guess. This looks like reminds me of that one movie. Oh gosh, uh, it's such a forgettable movie. That's why I can't remember the name of it. It's got the polar bear and like a guy with a clock. If that's enough for you, then yeah. I like the Razor Crest in the background. That's probably the best part of this. Fantastic. Is this my marketplace map? No, but it looks like it could be, which is pretty fantastic, honestly. Um, okay, hold on. I need to adjust the music so that it's well, hold on, like that. Okay, there we go. Just needed the music to be less loud for me and just as loud for you guys, hopefully. I like the little moss trees. That's cute. I like the gradient kind of that goes on with that. It's nice. The interior in general is pretty nice though too. Ooh. Very cinematic for sure. I would yeah, I wouldn't mind exploring something like that. That feels like it would be fun. I mean, that's the whole point, right? I like that little tree in the background. It's a fun little like boab kind of tree. Ah, more stuff. More stuff. We will be going over this doc tomorrow. So, just look forward to that. Today we are just doing the regular build stuff. This is cool. I like this is useful. That's like, this is the most useful chunk right here that I could see. That is instantly a tree. Right there. Just make a few branches off of that. Snap, tree. It's fantastic. Ooh, what a cute little border going on too. I like the pixel art border. That's honestly probably the best part about this. The cliffs are nice too. They go with it, but the border just adds so much. It's very unique. More people should do that. That's a nice little touch, honestly. Keep bumping into that. That's a lot of detail. I like the little coolers. I always love it when people put little coolers. It's such a modern thing. It's like, yes, this is a modern build. This pathway here is a little awkward, but I mean, it works just because it's like different textures for some reason. I don't feel like a pathway would actually look like that, but the rest of this, fantastic. I do like the trees. I don't understand why the posts are so high. What is this in the middle? I can't tell what that is in the middle. Is that a bell? Bell tower. Yes, it is a bell. Without reading it, it's hard to tell what that is. Like, just from looking at it. I always like to try to do that before I'm just like, oh yeah, let me just look at the title. Hey, how's it going? David Tur... Wait. Yeah. David Tool? Turl? Turi? That's an I, sorry. Wow. I'm so sorry. My eyes are, wow, failing me. How's it going? Yeah, that like, just from this angle, it's really hard to tell that those are bells. I guess you can kind of tell just, like, it's a very stylized bell. Very specific kind. Definitely need more angles, is all I'm saying. This looks like Star Wars. What is this? Part of Work 2. I don't know what that means, but this looks like Star Wars. It's got a very Star Wars-y vibe. I like that. Yes. I definitely want to try this command out tomorrow when we go over all this stuff. So I am actually going to open that up. I'm going to actually, yeah, I'll save this real quick just so that I don't forget it. I'll put it in my notes. That makes the most sense to me. Just put it right here. Okay. Just so I have this tweet, because I will most certainly be doing this tomorrow and just testing it out and seeing different stuff that I can do with it. And of course, yeah, we'll be going over the doc in general, so look forward to that. Anyway, sorry. We'll kind of go a little faster through this stuff. Ooh, is this more of them? Yeah, Serani. I love this stuff, man. Command expiration short tweet thread. So it took a few commands to make something like this. That's very neat though. This in general, this kind of reminds me of just say David, it's easier. No problem. We'll do. Sorry. This reminds me of just like an anime or something. I don't like I know the anime, I forget what it's actually called, but it's just like a giant pit that they go into, and it's like kids, but it's got a lot of controversy for good reasons. But it reminds me of that, and it's got like anime vibes to it. That's all I'm saying. And that it's literally just from commands. That's all they did to make this. That's so cool. Like, if you haven't seen the doc that Zorani and Eztak have made, by the way, go check that out. I actually, here, I can link it real quick, I think. Do this one. Nope, this one. just copy that, and I'll just put it in chat real quick. Because, you know, if you haven't seen this is what I've been going over in my my Saturday streams, and it is most certainly worth going over for yourself if you haven't. At least just to see some of the crazy stuff you can do. Besides the stuff that they, like, just have been tweeting recently, the past few weeks. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. We'll just kind of skip over that because I really want to see this tree. There's a lot going on in here. I think these little things would actually lag a lot. The little, like, raindrop kind of things going on. The glass, or whatever they actually are. They're probably glass. Regardless, they would probably lag a lot, unfortunately. Though they do look nice in a render, I will say. Ooh, what? That's cool. I like this. This is a good way to use pixel art for sure. Oh man. Or not just pixel art, but or Spritecraft. Yeah. That's good stuff. I don't know if there's actually a better thing than Spritecraft out. I haven't heard of anything from anyone. Not that I'm like super in touch with everybody in the build community that exists, but like, yeah. Wow, this is a big dragon. Holy sh! They had to use Binbox for this, right? Yeah, okay. You know, 3D. Okay, this is ZBrush, okay. Ah, sorry. Big cough. Okay. Yeah, that's so cool. That does look still like voxels though, right? Like, hold on, I gotta zoom in further. I gotta see it. Nope, that doesn't. Open image, new tab. Like, it looks like it's voxels, but it also doesn't, you know? Okay. Yeah. Like, if you look at the fins, they certainly look like voxels. They got like a voxely vibe to them. And then same with like the tongue-ish. But the eyeball looks smooth as it gets, and then down in the bone here, or the horn, I guess, that looks very smooth. But then it looks sort of like, but like, I think that's just ZBrush. I think that's just ZBrush, because you can probably work with voxels in ZBrush. They should definitely port this into Minecraft and go for it. You know, that's a thing. You do that now. Still just as difficult as it ever was, but you can do it. Technically. I should probably figure out how to do that and just make like a video. Well, I mean, I guess the people are you trying to build the images? No, we're just getting inspiration right now. So we'll go ahead and actually close that, and I'll show you what I'm actually trying to build. So these are the mountains that we've gotten from World Painter. We made them in past streams. So I'm pretty sure I have all of these made into schematics, if it'll load. So all, like, I don't know, 16 or so of these that I chose to. I don't think I did the ones that have holes in them. But yeah, regardless, these ones we got already saved to a schematic brush. I do think I still need to save the other ones, the fun mountains that we made the other day. Or not the other day, a while back, I should say, because it's been a while. And unfortunately, I don't remember exactly where they are. So, I do want to see, so I should have, oh, I didn't, yeah, no, not mod menu, but I thought I installed, the map mod or whatever, I need to install that because it's very useful. How much time you spent on the mountains? Not much at all, actually, because I made them with World Painter, and then I put them into the game. And then I also used, of course, Terrigen. Like, so I mean, it's definitely worth going back and checking out the past streams that I've done on this if you want. They're on my YouTube in a playlist for the Fantasy Forest. But yeah, I mean, I do this with a lot of the builds that I do. I'll make Terrigens just like this, and I'll get chunks of them. So like, instead of just being like, oh, let me just grab like the top whatever of this mountain. Let me just like I'll like kind of go as far down as I can, and then I'll sort of use a polygon selection to select around it, and then I'll grab that chunk and separate it. But I don't do that with all of them. Some of them I do use as well, World Painter. So the ones that I'm looking for right now, though, that I need the the overview map for, those ones we made mostly with Terrigen, actually. And these are all the trees that we've made in the past as well. These ones, not those ones. These ones we made on stream. These ones are really fun because I was trying to make mushrooms and I ended up making, well, mostly just trees. But I mean, these do kind of look like mushrooms as well, so they work both ways. But yeah, those were something we made, and then we also made these trees over here. If I can find them. I don't remember where everything is because it's been so long. I've been doing Chaos Mod too long. I won't lie. And then I do think, yeah, so these ones are from Terrigen. These mountains are definitely from Terrigen. Okay, so I need to do this really quick. Excuse me. And I need to remember what the brushes were called. I think it was like Fantasy Mountains is all we called it. Fantasy Mounts. That's what it is. Yeah, for sure. Let me just bind that really quick and just see what they look like. Let me plop one down. Okay, yeah, so that's... I'm pretty sure that's these. Not the other ones, so... But it might be both. I'm probably going to have to make a lot of schematics again, but the first thing I have to do is find those other mountains that we were making. Of course, I got a lot of old stuff just chilling around here. Is this the music making that, like, whoom noise? Or is that literally my computer? I think that's literally my computer. Hold on. Because the cord is making a blinking green thing, and that's not a good sign. Yeah, okay. It was actually my computer. I'm sorry about that. That was weird. That's great, but no thanks. Don't really look to those things. Rather just rely on real people. So yeah, these are the other trees, by the way. Finally, I'm a little more oriented now, but I still don't know where the other things are. By the way, that render distance thing is just the schematic brush. So yeah, these are the other trees that we made during a stream. And then still need to find the other stuff, unfortunately. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can find the mod that I need to install. So fabric, minimap. I think that's exactly what it's called, minimap. And we need it for 1.19.3. I thought I had installed it, but I guess maybe I installed it in the wrong place. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean the link's already read, so I've definitely been here before. Weirdly enough. You're gonna see how you install a mod. Ready for this? All you do is this. Is that the right version? Looks like one day ago. Sure. 1.19.3. Download. Okay. So that is not the right place. Let's go to Minecraft and then the mods folder. Okay. It is in here. Are we not? Hold on. Yeah, no, it's definitely not in here. It should be already in there then. It's just not working. Let me... Oops. No. Minecraft. Mods. Let me redo it. Show and Finder. I have a lot of chat delay because I live in Europe, Romania. I think I'm just not reading the chat too. I'm sorry. But yeah, no worries. Romania is awesome. That's crazy. Wait, what? Yeah, it said open in Finder and it opened nothing. Show in Finder. There we go. Okay. It definitely didn't do that before. You just saw it in pure in front of your eyes. I love it. Okay, so that is definitely a newer version at the very least. So we'll delete the other one. I'm also gonna delete entropy because I don't need that anymore. Oh, we need to. I'm gonna have to restart Minecraft. Okay. Probably as well. Anyway. Okay, we'll delete that. There's probably an update for it anyway. Okay. Definitely have to restart it because I need the mods to work. I really have to see the mini map so that I can see where I'm going. I'm not gonna lie. If it was survival, I would turn the mini map off because I think that's cheating. I think there's ways to get the mini map in survival so that it feels like cheating to me. But I mean, maybe it isn't. I don't know. That's just me. It feels less genuine, I guess. Not necessarily like cheating. It's just less authentic. Not necessarily cheating. I don't know if it's cheating. Cheating feels like too strong of a word for just using a mini map on like a survival world, you know? Like it's not like you can see the resources or anything. You could just kind of see what you could already see, except you would have to build up normally to see that, I guess. You know? Okay, let's see if the minimap is working now. Nope, it is not. Hold on, let me... Mods... I don't see it there, so that's not a good sign. Maybe there's something else I need with it? Hold on. Go back and kind of look at this actually a little bit. Doesn't say anything about it needing other things. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll have to get a world download of the whole thing. Regardless, okay. So, regardless, I do need to use the mountains that we do have and make a little bit more on the terrain that we've started. So again, this is just a Terragen thing. I kind of feel like I want to make like a... Oh wait, no, this isn't the right one, but it looks kind of like that. Fantasy Forest terrain. And we're inside of it. That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, this is what we started on. Oh, it's close to where we were. I just don't know where anything is. And I'm certain that those other mountains are also close to where we are, but it's just, I don't know where they are exactly. So yeah, anyway, basically, we're going to do that same command again. We're going to load that Fantasy Forest Mountains. Okay. And bind that. Alright, actually, let me do SPR one more time. I think I have too much... oh, we do have different things here. Oh, I don't know why I have specifically 5 in there. That's weird. Okay, regardless, let's remove that. I don't think we need that. It shouldn't anyway. Yeah, it says it's in there as well. But yeah, we want to change the offset to be a little less. So let's go with like negative, I don't know, 30 to negative 5 instead of as much as it is. Back, bind. Okay. Yeah, see, it says only 8 schematics. I don't know why it didn't bind. So we do have to do 5. I guess it is just not working right. Change, add, wait. What's it called? Fantasy Mounts. Name. 5. Flip. Rotation, random. Offset, negative, no. Range, negative 30 to negative 5. Same as the other one. Okay. Back. Let me go ahead, save this as minus F, so it overwrites the other one. And wait, what? Oh, crap. Nope. Back. Save brush. Minus F again because I accidentally added apparently everything there. Okay, there we go. Now we got more mountains. So what I need to find is still the other mountains that we made. But yeah, this will be a good at least backdrop because the other mountains that we made are a little bit more, fantasy-esque. We could even maybe put in these fancy stuff from the Zorani recently. Or no, is that Aztec or was that Zorani? Yeah, that was Aztec, sorry. Aztec red. Okay, let's see if we can fill in that chunk there. Just keep plopping stuff until, yeah, there we go. Oh, that one's not good. Hold on. S, show names, true, and we want to do it in the chat. Okay. Because I need to see what schematic that is, and we can delete it and redo it. It should not have ground in it. It might be 5, honestly. It's not that one. So it isn't 5, never mind. It could be one that we're not even using right yet because, yeah. All right, we're going to kind of try to stack up like chunk right here to kind of get a little higher of a mountain. Maybe a little bit more smooth of a mountain as well. But yeah, all I'm using is schematic brush if you're curious. Schematic brush reborn 2.0, as it were. One of the best tools I've ever used, period. The most useful, besides World Edit, of course, because it works with World Edit. It's essentially just being a complicated World Edit. Okay, what? That was 6? Okay, undo. Skim, delete, fantasy mounts _6. Oh, dang it. Well, I need to get, let me just copy this name real quick. I need to get the owner to delete it because it doesn't work through that right now. Let me open up Discord real quick so I don't forget. Okay. And I'll just plop that in there. Okay. Cool. So, I'm actually kind of curious what that would look like if we tried to put the Aztec command in there. So this is assumingly just one command mostly, but we need to understand this only works on perfectly cubic selections though. Okay, so we need to be careful. Though honestly, that could be it could be interesting still. We'll try it. We'll get as perfect of a cube as we can, but we'll see. We'll just we'll use this. Whoops. There we go. Okay, and we'll try to be a little bit on the. Okay, so let's go down to here. Wait. Actually, let's go like right here for the start. 1 or whatever. Okay, and then we go up and to here-ish. That should be close to a cube. Probably isn't an exact cube by any means, but we're going to see what it does because I want to see what happens. Tab fix real quick because we need to, yeah, okay. Make sure that's blue. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see how wild it gets. Or not wild, honestly. I don't know. We're experimenting. Though it could take a minute. Make a region. Oh, crap. I did post 2 again. Gosh dang it. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Post 1. And then we go probably about here. Okay. Then we do that. Honestly, this whole chunk is probably pretty square, weirdly enough. Okay. This time we actually made a selection. This time it's actually just taking time. We'll be alright. Wow, this is taking a hot minute. Oh man. Well, servers can be that way. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, though, that's not bad. That's kind of... Hold on a minute. Hold on just a hot minute. We're going to do this on the whole terrain. For sure. That was cooler than I thought it was going to be, actually. So let's just grab this corner and let's go up over here. We'll just go a little further out from the corner there. Then we'll go up to here. I think that should be close to a cube. If it's not perfect, it doesn't really matter. But this is going to take definitely a little bit longer. The last one took 40 seconds, and we just increased it by like 10. What? Not tenfold, but exponentially, I guess would be the way to put it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So while we're waiting for this, I have a weirdly stupid random rant, but I hate touch controls on headphones. I hate headphones with touch controls because they're so just inconsistent. It's just dumb. And by inconsistent, I mean like I'll be on, I don't know, like HBO, and it'll just not work at all. But then I'll hit the space bar and it'll pause it just fine, no problem. But then I'll be on YouTube and it'll work flawlessly. Like I'll hit that, like, and sometimes I'll accidentally hit it and it'll just pause the video. I'm just like, why did the video pause? It's just like, oh yeah, duh. Which is, it's just like weirdly inconsistent with some websites. It's dumb. I don't understand it. It's very frustrating. But yeah, and I don't even know if it works with like iTunes or not iTunes, but whatever it's called, Apple Music now. Yeah, very weird. Anyway, just a weird rant. The thing I actually wanted to talk about was Mandalorian today, and I won't get into any like spoilery things because, you know, the new season, but I do want to talk about how I've liked the new season. And I gotta say, episode 1 and 2, solid. Episode 3, I liked the like first, I don't know, 10 minutes of it, and then the rest of it was not the Mandalorian. I don't know what show it was anymore, but it wasn't the Mandalorian. It just completely did like a 180 and just was like, we're a drama thing. We're doing our own thing. It didn't feel like Star Wars at all, if I'm being honest. Episode 3 was just the most un-Star Wars-y Star Wars thing that I've seen in a long while. And that's saying something, because I've seen episode 9 or whatever of the most recent trilogy. Yeah. I don't know. I think it got Disney-fied too much, maybe. That's anyway, we're still waiting on this to do its thing. It is a big selection, I'll give it that. It's what, 4 million blocks, 4.6, no, 1 2 3, yeah, no, 46 million, sorry. 46.8. There we go. Put it that way. Or I guess you could maybe round that up to 9, but even still, that's not really worth it. I'm very excited to see what it looks like, though. It's gonna be interesting. It's just taking so long. Also, on top of that, Disney is just dropping the ball right now with when it comes to their Marvel stuff. It's just slacking. It's the best word I got for it. I don't know. It's just not as fun as it was. I saw Ant-Man, by the way. That's why I'm talking about it. I don't know. They're not doing something. Okay. I wanna just do this really quick. Okay. Yeah, it is still definitely trying to do the command. I just needed to make sure because yeah. I'm just doing post 1 again, by the way. That's what that does. Tis just a power tool. So yeah, I don't know. Disney's just dropping the ball, man. That's all I got. I really, really, fingers big crossed, hope that they pick it up for Guardians of the Galaxy, because Ant-Man did not impress. I think the most entertaining part of that was the bad guy, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Like, because even that I have a lot of complaints with, just like I did when it came to Loki. I just, yeah. Actually, you know what? Because it happened in the beginning of the movie, not even like a spoiler thing, so you know that they get like sucked down to the quantum realm altogether. Like that's in the previews, so like that's not even a spoiler. Literally, as soon as they get down there, they have to like hide and stuff because they know that Kang is like looking for them, or not they, but one specific person. So this ship is coming over them and scanning for them, and to hide from the most intelligent being, not just in the universe, but the multiverse, right? That has ever lived. To hide from this ship, from that person, they just go like this under a mushroom thing. Right? They're just going. Wait. Where's me? There we go. They're just like putting their hands above each other, and they're like, oh, we're hidden. It's okay. It's fine. And they're like up against like a tree trunk mushroom thing. I don't know exactly what it actually is, but and then it just scans over them, and it's like, missed it, didn't see them. Again, the most intelligent being to ever exist, not just in the universe. Like, we're not just talking about like the current, like we're talking beyond Iron Man. We're talking about the multiverse, right? So like imagine Iron Man times like a million trillion in terms of intelligence. And they couldn't make a ship that can actually scan beyond the mushroom things that are just inherently in the quantum realm, just always there. That we have never seen that stuff change. Like, we've seen the quantum realm be different, but like we've always seen that kind of stuff in the quantum realm. So like it is at least, you know, assumable that that stuff is always there in some way. So like, why wouldn't you be able to scan past it, especially for just, you know, the most intelligent, again, thing in existence? Anyway, yeah, I just feel like they didn't really think about that kind of stuff that much in the movies, and it just feels wrong. It feels like they're getting so big that they don't know how to think about such big concepts properly. They're not like tackling them correctly, you know. Okay, it is still doing it. I don't know if it's actually still doing it, though. We need to... No. Okay. I still can't do post 1 or post 2. That's both a good and a bad sign. I might just crash the server. You know what? I could ask... Anil, is the server going to... Or the... Let's just ask that. Probably the most inefficient way to ask that, but it's fine. I mean, to be fair, these mountains aren't too bad. We could probably terraform a good chunk of like caves and sort of indents from these little chunks right here. We'll definitely have to get rid of the, again, the schematic 6 or whatever that's been plopping itself around. I guess we could probably just get rid of the white concrete and it should be okay. Yeah, I really hope that the command actually works, but it's taking so long. I didn't expect it to take this long. I'm not gonna lie. The last one didn't take that long. It took 40 seconds, but we did technically increase it, yeah, basically exponentially. What was the... Yeah, this was 4 million blocks, and this is 46. So, yeah, that's... Yeah, just a smidge more. Well, I may have to relog. We'll see. I'll give it like 1 more minute here and see if it starts trying to execute something, but I doubt it will. And then instead of doing the entire chunk, we'll just do like a smaller cube section when we try it again, because clearly what we've done is too much. Okay. We're just gonna reconnect. Assuming we can now. Oh, wait. It seems to have done it. Oh, I didn't even see it do it. What? Whoa. Whoa, though. Okay. So now what I want to do, I just want to see how it looks. We're just going to go from the chunk that got changed, and we're going to do a smooth on it, just a / smooth. Actually, let's do gmask 1, comma 0, and then we'll do that / smooth. Smooth. We'll have to get rid of that again, but that's okay. I just want to see what this looks like. This shouldn't take as long. Ooh. That's weird and cool. I don't hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't... I don't like that it didn't do the entire thing somehow. When I guess it's because I relogged, just not in time. Like, I guess it was like that many chunks away from just finishing. I was probably just that impatient. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that is so useful though. That is some nice terrain actually. We can use this. We can, you know, smooth and terraform from here as well. We'll go ahead and do that actually. Why not? So we'll just do B smooth, and we'll do like B 30. We'll just kind of go over, especially this part for sure. And that should take a hot minute because, yeah, it's a big brush. Wrong one. Gotta use the arrow. Whoops, that's okay. It'll just make it more interesting. And yeah, we want to use erode blend smooth because that makes a little bit more interesting and sporadic smoothing than just regular BE smooth. And we should still have that G mask on, so if we go over here and we do this, it shouldn't impact this stuff for the most part. It still does 0, so I guess it'll still fill in that stuff, but yeah, not as much. Okay, I actually really like these cliffs over here that I made. That's different. That's really nice. These are some good looking cliffs, I will say. We're gonna just go over all of this with some smooth in the back here as well. I mean, honestly, we're probably just gonna go over all of it, period. But some parts, I kind of want to leave a little bit of this fun lines here. So I think that'll look cool if we texture it right. But we definitely need to blend this into sort of that other terrain there. And this as well. Just hold it down. Okay. Let it catch up a little bit. Because it's a lagging. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be even more fun when we actually get to put all the plants and stuff that we made on here. But yeah, we're definitely, we will be getting even more complex sort of terrain looks into this. I just wanted to test out, you know, got to test out those fun commands on actual stuff, right? This is what it's for. And even if you don't have Terrigen, by the way, there are ways to make terrain just with basic world edit. Well, not basic world edit, I won't say that, because single player world edit is like the most basic world edit, and that doesn't really work as well with the doc that I posted earlier. But Faway, which is just essentially world edit on a server, yes, recommended. If you have the ability to put Faway on a server, even if it's just your own little thing, it's much better than if you're trying to do it single player. Or if you have access to a server that has it. Just, yeah, a lot better. Okay, so yeah, I want to keep some of those lines. Excuse me. But not all of them. So let's kind of go a little bit harder on here. Let's go with this just a little bit, and then we'll go with that. Okay, let that catch up. Just see what that looks like. Boop. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. Kind of interesting to be able to see what I did, just circling around it. We're definitely a little lumpy on the bottom there. That's okay. Hopefully it'll fix itself a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that definitely fixed the lines on the bottom here. I think those lines up there work, actually. I think the bottom ones are, yeah, being a contrast here works a lot. And still let it catch up because I know I still did a lot. But you can see the process, you know? You just see it slowly happen. It's kind of cool to just watch it happen in front of you. It's like I'm doing it without my hands. I can terraform with no handlebars. Okay, now we gotta do this a little bit more now. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back over this as well. I'm just gonna hold the button down there. Okay, let that catch up. So it should start over here, and then we'll just kind of creep around and get some smoothing. Just have a little slow time lapse of terraforming. It seems to be, yeah, it's not doing it like it was. It's not keeping up with the... We gotta keep moving ourselves so that it actually does what we want. Okay. I'm also going to do B like 10 now so that we can actually get rid of this lump here because like this circle is very much a circle and I don't like that. There we go. Yeah. Let's smooth that out. Okay, let's do B, E, B, melt a little. That'll get a little bit more... hopefully a little more smooth. Oh, let's actually do... Let's get rid of the G mask because I think that's... Yeah. Ruining it a little bit. Okay, so let's do B... Let's do 20. Let's just double it. Okay. EB smooth. Okay. Then we have a little bit more flat of a mountain there. Okay. So with that, we'll just kind of smooth out more of these mountains into those mountains so that this doesn't feel like such a harsh transition there. And I am still needing to get rid of all this crap. So let's just do this. Instead of get ridding. Yep, that's English. We'll just actually replace it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oops. And then we could just go sort of boom, boom, boom. And then smooth out all that. And that should make it pretty interesting, actually. So, honestly, though, I really like the cliffs that it made on this side. Well, these sides. We do need to kind of make this a little less inconsistent. That's a little awkward. Whoa. Kind of made a little chasm there. Oh, interesting. I'm going to leave that. It kind of just works. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And I'm okay with it. Randomness. Okay. So yeah, now we already got some interesting terrain just from that. Probably need to smooth around a little over here. I think the only weirdness that I want is kind of up on this part, or the only like smoothness, and we'll kind of make that a little less smooth, but even still, I want it to be just that part. So like even the other side of this mountain, maybe just kind of smooth that out. Yeah, B20 brush size of 20 seems to be working better as well anyway, so we'll just keep using that. That's kind of cool too. I like that. I like how that's smoothing that out in there. Just giving those chasms. Just kind of keep seeing what we can get with that. It's kind of subtle ones, not trying to get too much because I don't want to overdo it. I do want random ones, you know? Okay. This feels like very Minecrafty terrain right now. I love it. Feels like I just plop this into an ocean and it would just work. Obviously, I'd have to put a bunch of materials in it, but I think this would look pretty nice actually. This part's a little awkward, but honestly, we could probably just kind of chuck away a good chunk of this. But we'll leave it for now because we could also just build around this with the more fun terrain. So I don't want to get too crazy with the whole three-dimensionality of it because we're only going to be looking at this from so many different angles. I don't want to go too crazy. Though, I mean, I guess explorability is fun. I don't know. If I could find the other terrain that I was finally trying to make, we'll do that. But Um, genuinely unsure where that is. Actually, we'll just take a quick break and we'll look for it because I'm pretty happy where that is right now. In theory, it should be around this terrain. So I think that's what I would have done. But not really sure where I would have put it, honestly. I'll have to go back into the stream and see if I showed myself. Oh yeah, this is the other terrain that we were... it's the other terrain check. Okay, here we go. So this is good sign. Is it over here? Ha! Here we go. Okay. So, let me go here. SBRG, select. Okay. And I'm going to actually just name these the same. Because these are the other chunks that I wanted to use, essentially. Oh, wait, really? There's no grid here? Okay. I guess we'll just make another one. I don't really see a problem with that. As long as I know how big they are. Okay. So we go SBRG. Wait, how many are there? Sorry. So we got 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably just do 4 by 4, right? Makes it easier. I don't see any reason not to. Okay, yeah, we'll just do 4 by 4. I should be, I think, right here for this to work right. Okay. So SBRG. Oh crap, what was the size? Wait. 120? Is that right? Yes, 120. Okay. Wow, that's a big plot. That's okay. Okay. Size 120. 4 by 4. Offset 1 is fine. Let's default everything. To my right, yeah, north that. Wait, nope. North. Okay. It is now the direction that I'm facing, which is good. Okay, create. If I did it right, nothing should have changed. It should just work as a grid now. Basically, it made the grid again. Exactly as it was. So SBRG select. Boom. Nope. What? You gotta be kidding me. Wait, what? Why did it make it over here? I definitely hit the change button on the other stuff, so I don't know what the heck happened there, but I don't know. Whatever. We don't need this crap over here. We'll just move the mountains on the grid that works. I'm so confused, though. Alright. Cut that away. By the way, that's just another Zorani command. Nothing too special about that. What the heck? What? No. No, 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 no. Undo that. Undo that. What? Undo. What? Why did it... What? What are you selecting? Oh, jeez. Okay, let me... Position already set. Okay. What? No, no, it did it again. It did the position wrong. Okay, so first position. Oh, this is so annoying. The grids should still technically be there, so that shouldn't matter, I guess. Cut. Okay, we just need to move it into the stone after it cuts things away. Easier said than done, probably, though, you know? Okay. So, boom. And... Boom. Okay. And we should just be able to copy it from this corner here. Copy. Wait, no, actually, we should probably cut it. Just to make sure we're actually getting rid of this stuff and putting it somewhere else. Oh, wait. Make sure I don't have a G mask on. Because I probably do. And that's all me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I haven't even talked about the new biome that they released, the whole cherry blossom thing. That honestly looks pretty nice. Surprised they didn't just do something like that earlier. Honestly though, it does kind of feel like they're just like, oh well, how can we easily add something else to it? There's nothing that's really coming with it other than new blocks, which is not really that special, honestly, because as builders, there is a way to just add blocks now. Like, literally add blocks, not just like entities. We can add entities, blocks, basically everything in the game that you could want. Yeah. So, there's really no reason to not. I don't know why it didn't seem to work. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Unless they add like a new animal that has like stuff that you can actually do with it in the game, then that's a new animal, but new mob. Like the sniffer. I mean, I do genuinely like the sniffer because it has stuff that they also have to implement with it. It's not just its own thing, you know? Like they have to make it work with the other things, like the egg that you place and then hatch or whatever. It has to work with that. It's not just its own thing. But it can be, you know? Same with like horses or whatever else, you know? Yeah, I would really like them to just add more stuff with the actual things in general. Okay, it's not actually pasting anything, so that's not a good sign. Just trying to get the mountains back right now. There we go. Okay, because clearly I don't know what happened there, but it just did not cut it properly or copy it properly. I don't know. Nope. Try again. Okay. One more time. Before I'm too frustrated. Okay, here we go. Cut. Just wait for it to do its thing. Because moving definitely changes things sometimes. Okay. Now we can move. To here. Here we go. Paste my say. And we're also going to go set home. Fantasy Forest. Fun mounts. Whatever. Okay. Now. Select. Does this one work? Yes, it does. Yay. The grid's still there. Okay. So this is what was supposed to be happening. Oh, no, 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 no. It didn't. Alright, well, at least I should be able to just go replace everything but one, and then it should be fine. like here to here. Everything but one, or, you know, stone. Nope. What? What? Oh, dumb. You also have to put a, you know, a thing for it to be replaced with. That's kind of how that works. Okay. That should get rid of that. Now we can do this. Keep selecting. I think should work. Yep. Okay. Bam. 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 Did it not select this one? There we go. And bam. There we go. Okay. Now, SBRG, export, fantasy, fun mounts. Yeah, you know, we'll just call it that. I don't need to make it a folder or anything like that. It's not. We're not gonna do anything that crazy. I did set a home to these, right? Slash home fantasy. Yeah, fun mounts. Okay. So now if we go to fantasy forest terrain, go here. Okay. I might actually even add this terrain to that other chunk that we had, sort of next to those mountains, so that we have a little more sort of freedom to do what we want. I think that might be worth it. Sort of put the square in the circle, you know, as one does. Yeah, and these cliffs could be a good thing to add to that anyway, honestly. We could kind of add this. Yeah, I got an idea. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to go all the way down to the ground, though. So copy. Home. Fantasy Forest Fun Mounts. Once it copies it. Okay. Okay. And now, once it actually renders some chunks. Okay. And then it could just this way. Yeah. Okay. So this is the terrain I want to put it into. Essentially, yeah, we just go down to the ground right here. And we go. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to be facing the right way, but regardless, we'll just paste it and then we'll rotate it from there. We'll figure it out. Honestly, fingers crossed it's just facing the right way without me having to do anything. Doubt it, though, somehow. Wait, really? No way, it is facing the right way. Okay, that's exactly how I wanted to plop in there. Except I think we need the cliffs to be basically on this end over here. Fortunately, we don't need these mountains anymore because we do have them as schematics now, so good on that front. We can actually just get rid of probably these first couple here. Bam, cut. Okay. I realize I just cut it, so I now have to go back and reselect that. Gosh, dang it. That was dumb. My bad. Okay, actually, though, we can go and select this a little bit better so that we don't have to select basically all of the, yeah, like, oh, excuse me, all this stuff. Could probably go up to like here because I don't want to get these cliffs too low, you know? I want to get these cliffs. Yeah, you know what? It's probably worth just getting it all, and we can cover it up later. It's fine. We'll just get it all. So we got here to, yeah, here. Okay, And this time, we're actually not going to select it from the ground, but we're going to select it from the lowest point, the corner. Copy. Okay, and then we go to that home once it actually does it again. All right. And probably should make another home for the Fantasy Forest terrain here. We'll call this like Fantasy Forest Terrain 2 or something, so that we can get to it faster without having to load in all the chunks every time just to get there. Okay. We also need to undo. Should hopefully undo this. Oh no, crap. We need to undo twice. We need to redo the cutting of those. Or this time we should just do replace 0. Nope. And boom. Place 0. Okay. Now we want those cliffs to be right up against the edge, but we also need to be on the ground. So right here. This should be interesting looking, honestly, because it will kind of pop out of the ground a little bit, but not enough. Probably. Okay, that was a little too far. We'll undo that. We'll undo that. I realized I copied it from the upper part, so we don't need to go as low as I did. Probably like right here-ish. Just really want those cliffs to be kind of hanging out of the back, at the very least, because those cliffs were kind of nice. Okay. We went a little too far still, I think. We were about the right height, though. I think we could maybe go a little lower to kind of shove it down a little bit, but we probably want to be like right here. Undo. No, maybe not that far. Who is there? Okay. Hey, Kevinosaurus, how's it going? Just trying to get a chunk into a chunk, you know. The slowness of the world edit. Oh, no, did it? Oh, man. Thanks, world edit. At least I hope. Maybe that's... No, okay, I think that was just what we pasted. Okay, I'm just tripping. Okay, honestly, I think that's probably far enough because then we start kind of blending into it anyway on the corners. So, yeah, that'll work. I think that's the one. And then we can start adding in the other chunks from here. So let's just start doing that. I don't want to go too crazy, but we'll see. That's not the right button. Okay. So let's go SBR. No, right here. SBR. Load. Oh no, we don't have a brush yet. Whoops. Hold on. Actually, no. We do want to load the brush. I think we want to probably combine the other mountains with the ones we just made. So let's load brush the fantasy mounts, and then go ahead, add the fantasy. Excuse me. Fun mounts. Star. Okay. And we'll do flip rotation, offset, random, range, same. Let's actually no. Don't know if I do want to do the same range as the other one actually, but we'll just go with the same range for now, because it should be fine. Every time I manage to time in, you remind me I need to learn schematic brush. You know what? I have a tutorial. Hopefully hope it's not too confusing. And if it is, do let me know, because I'm glad to help you out in any way. If you have any questions or anything. I do know the developer, and I've basically helped them develop it in some ways or another. Like, just I've found all of the bugs and just consistently helped them fix things and whatever. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much. No, I'm just kidding. But I also, I mean, I continuously try to recommend stuff, and one of the things that I did recently recommend is trying to implement all of the rotations. So, like, not just the Y rotations, but also the X rotations and the Z rotations, you know? Wait. Whatever. All of them. Yeah, so that was one of the things I was like, is there a way that we could be like, you know, add in, so like with flip right now in this you have to so I'll just go into this real quick because I'll show you. With flip, you have to, in order to get every flip, so in order to actually flip it upside down, you have to actually list things. So in order to get the up flip, you have to list it. Otherwise, it'll just, if you do random, it'll just go through the first three here, which is north, east, and none. So the original, and then flipping it both the other ways. So flipping it that way, and then flipping it, you know, flipping it that way, and then flipping it that way. But never upside down, unless you put list. And then I wanted it so that you can essentially do the same thing with rotation, where you can list, sort of saying like, oh, so Y, I want 0, 180, 270, etc. And then X, you want, you know, the rest of the rotations that you can do with those. So like 180, 270, etc. And then you could also do Z, right? I'm just trying to put in a way that I could logically like put it in the command, but I don't know how it would actually be implemented into the command because I'm not as good at that. But I mean, I kind of intuitively know generally what would be easy to type, but like it's not like I'm just like, oh yeah, that one's gonna work, because sometimes what I'm just like, oh, that's intuitive, they're just like, yeah, that doesn't work. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's actually bind to the thing. Okay, and now we should have all of these fun terrain chunks here. Let's see what we can actually do. Unfortunately, though, with this big of schematics, because as you can see down here, it's saying that the maximum render distance is too much, and that just basically is saying that it can't give me a preview of what I'm about to paste, unfortunately. But still worth it, honestly. Even just randomly getting chunks like this is more interesting than if I didn't, you know? And yeah, we can just continuously shove in chunks like this. I love it. And we'll probably smooth out chunks of this so that it's not so lumpy of mountains. Or we'll just add in chunks like this. Regardless, gotta make it smooth, right? I love schematic brush. It's so easy to just randomly make some terrain. Whoop! Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't delete schematic brush 6. Technically, I could just make the brush again and just do every brush or every schematic except for 6, but I need to get a way to actually delete those things. That would be very helpful. Okay. Actually, I'm going to leave that little gap right there so we can kind of make maybe like a cave or something right there. And I'm going to kind of build up, I think, maybe around this chunk. And then we'll just kind of smooth out around there. Again, I'll leave that for a cave. Makes sense to me. Some of them don't, some of them do, you know? And it might end up getting covered up anyway, so, you know. Ooh. Okay, that was a good little chunk together. I like that. Just this little chunk right here would have worked. It's a whole terrain. We could have just done this. I'm going too big, guys. I'm going getting ahead of myself again. We went too crazy. Yeah, like superpower, just gotta find some time to look at it. I mean, no worries. Honestly, though, I say the same thing about was it MetaBrush? Yeah, I really gotta find the time to actually look at it because honestly, though, like MetaBrush would be fantastic for just something like this, but like I don't have the time. you know. Um, and like I have other ways of doing it in it anyway, so it's not like a necessity for me, you know. Unfortunately. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. Um, I think we could probably just do like sort of a more negative offset from here on out and just kind of plop a bunch of chunks in front of this, sort of get a more gradual down. And then we'll just kind of smooth things out from there because like some of these points we don't need every single peak here. That's kind of unnatural. This is too many peaks, but we still need a more gradual down. So I think we'll do that real quick. Whoops, that's BR. So we'll go change, and basically every single one of these we have to go. Actually, let's just remove that on every one of these. Go back, edit, remove the offset, back, edit, remove the offset, back, and then we'll just add the offset here instead. So it's a global one. We'll do negative, like 50 to negative. Let's do 20. Let's go fantasy mounts low, so that I have that, because I don't think I saved all of them anyway yet, honestly, so it doesn't matter. And then we'll just kind of plop around the edges here and hopefully, oh no, oh geez, whoops, nope. Go back. Okay, we'll just plop around the edges here like this. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And yeah, happening to get these is probably fine because then we could just add in more just sort of cinematic chunks. I like that, honestly. Just kind of try to blend some stuff up against this flat part here so it doesn't look so awkward. Still not quite what I was looking for. Get something right there. Just there we go. Yeah. Then we can smooth from there. Yeah, there's so many peaks. Okay, so I just want to do a general, excuse me, a general smooth. I probably should have made this sphere a different block than the ones we were pasting, but it's okay. Okay, that's a big ol' selection. I realize that this is definitely going to be to our detriment later on, but regardless. Actually, I don't want to get so much of the cliffs. We'll just kind of get to here. We'll do smooth. I just want to see what it does to some of these peaks and stuff. Just want to see how much it does. So I know it'll smooth out like this stuff, but I don't know how much it'll just kind of get rid of peaks. Wow, that, okay. I definitely pushed things down. Let's see what it did to those cave sections that we had. Oh. Wait. They're just gone. Hold on. Undo. Because we had like a nice, yeah, like a nice cave chunk right here. Ooh, that even kind of just goes under. Yeah. Yeah, I think / smooth is a little bit too much. We're gonna have to do it by hand, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, but it's not really that big of a deal. Let's do. I think I'm just trying to think of how big I want to make the brush. I don't think I want to go too crazy. I think maybe just like 10 or 20. Maybe we'll just go halfway in between. You know, yeah, that seems like a good compromise. But essentially, I just want to kind of hold down on some of these peaks and just kind of smush them a little bit and blend them, especially down lower where we're just getting into the bigger peaks. Those are where I just really feel like I gotta squish this down. You know what? We'll go with a bigger brush than that for this. So we'll go with like we'll go with 25. I think that'll probably be a little less laggy than 30. Just kind of do a couple clicks at a time. Try not to overdo it too much. And we'll just kind of hold down on some of these peaks. And get a little bit more smoothness, blendedness, I guess. We'll probably have to use some melting in order to actually get the smooth and blending that I want. Yeah, we'll just use melt. Okay. So let's just push all of this down, and then we'll smooth it out. Too many peaks. Alright, yeah, that's already probably going to be way better, just pushing this down like this. I know it's making it look very noisy, but that's okay, because the smooth will fix that very quickly. We just want to push these peaks down to be a little less and a little bit more like hills and stuff than peaks. Until we actually get to the mountain part, then peaks are fine. Like up here, these peaks, I think are all mostly okay. Like we can kind of maybe smooth a little bit in between, but we still want all those peaks, I think. And then yeah, down here we just got to get rid of some of these peaks as well as these peaks for sure. Yeah. 'Tis slow work. Honestly, this is mostly dependent on how fast the server is. Let's be honest. The server's like the best server that exists. You'd probably be able to just boop 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 boop, and it would instantly update, and you'd be good to go. Yeah, all of the RAM, all of the CPU, all of it. You know. Okay. Let's do some smoothing. Get rid of that noise. Sounds like a cliche thing to say. I do really like this like Pride Rock thing going on there. What happened here? Okay. We'll definitely have to add a bunch of rocks and stuff around the edges. Help blend down even more. Honestly, I might smooth it down even more still. We'll see. But I can't exactly just change the like intensity or something. It's more just a process of slowness. Honestly, that would be kind of cool if you could change the intensity of voxel. Like just add another parameter that you can add here. Is that a thing? Like, you know, like 5. Is that a thing? I feel like that's probably a thing, and I just don't know about it. I don't know. Probably is. Seems like it would be, honestly. Probably need to look into that. I think we're almost gone with the noise. And we can finally get to things. Okay. Honestly, though, not too bad. I think we're getting somewhere. I think we'll definitely have to put more stuff in still, honestly. But for the most part, I think we're where we want to be. Get like a screenshot from here. You got all the peaks and stuff. As long as we get all the, of course, plants and everything else. Oh yeah. This will be nice. The plants is going to be the most fun part of this, honestly. I am mostly looking forward to that. The terrain is just a slow process. I'll probably do a little bit of smoothing and stuff off stream. I don't love to do a ton, like I usually say. Just because I like you guys to be able to actually see what I'm doing. Like all the commands and stuff. That's probably the most fun part. But yeah, I won't do anything more than just smoothing and basically exactly what I'm doing now. That's just mundane mostly. But yeah, I think we're off to a solid start here, at the very least. Yeah, that cave section is gonna be fun, or that little under chunk. And then, of course, we also have this other angle we could look at things from, which is just all these cliffs and stuff down here. I love it. Okay, I think it's still trying to do the smoothing, even though I'm not even holding the brush anymore. So I'll do that and disconnect real quick. I don't know what it's having a hard time there. I don't know what was going there. That was strange indeed. Okay, so with that, tomorrow, of course, same time, same place. Look forward to me going over again, continuing to go over the World Edit expression doc, and we are a little more than halfway through at this point, I think. No, not just a little bit more. We're at like page 60. Stop. Go. No, stop. Let me grab things. Okay. I think we're at page like 60 something. Is it 68? Yeah. We didn't quite make it to 69, unfortunately. But tomorrow we will be starting on page 69. So nice. Look forward to that. And yeah, if you haven't seen any of the other previous streams on this doc, definitely go check those out on my YouTube. They are in a playlist under exactly what you would think it'd be under. Just World Edit expressions stuff. So yeah. Anyway, look forward to that tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I am sure you know how the buttons work down there by now, so do click them as you please. Pluto out.